Yo, what up, people? Welcome to the Joe McFo Show. Something's up with my music. I can't figure out what is going on. Okay. What in the... Oh, okay. I know what's happening. I had the stream open on another tab, and I was like, "What the heck?" And I was hearing double of what was happening. I was like, "I hope that's not happening on the stream." Anyway, forgive me. But welcome to the Joe McFo Show. Thank you all for coming on. Let's get some music playing. Hello, what's up? Annette, hello, Nepali, Kathy. Hi there, Joe McFo fam. I still love that term. I think that's an awesome term. So yes, thank you all for coming into the stream. I appreciate it. As usual, we are going to be doing some Shadowboxer stuff. I want to finish up this poster that we've been working on for, I don't even know last time I worked on it. I guess 3-4 weeks ago or something like that. Music just a little loud. Okay, hold on. Let me change that up. Okay, is this better for music? Maria says, hi, Jordan. Thank you, Maria, for popping on. Kathy, music just a little loud. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if the music is still too loud. It's a weird balance. Like, I think I should probably write the number down because it's segmented and everything. But just real quick, I just want to show you, I was working on this Aletha sketch earlier today, and I was pretty happy with how it came out. I wanted to do this like action kind of pose, and I'm so glad that I changed up this outfit for her, because my goodness, her outfit before I did this redesign was a bit of a nightmare. I do want to fix one quick thing before I move to the poster, though. I just want to add some more foreshortening onto this hand real quick, just so it feels like it's going further back in space. But with all that being said, how was everyone's week? I know most of you guys saw me on Wednesday and for my birthday. And by the way, thank you all for showing up and supporting your boy. That is super, super motivating and encouraging for me. And I hope that you enjoyed yourself on my birthday. So yes, let's and I don't know if you guys noticed, but we have a slightly different soundtrack. I finally took some time to upload some new music into the thing, and so now it shouldn't be as boring as it was before, because I tell you, after this is, I think, my 19th live stream, and after 19 live streams, each being 2-3 hours, it gets a little annoying. So I'm glad that I could kind of break it up a little bit. So is that going back far enough? Sorry, I'm just trying to check the hand pose. I think maybe for the arm, maybe something like this. That's a little bit better. So yeah, I wanted her to like look as if it was her jumping off of something. Vanessa's music much better. I love that post. Thank you. And by the way, guys, don't forget to like, share the video, leave a nice comment in the chat, as well as below in the comments. It helps boost the channel up. And last time I checked, we are just about to hit 800 subscribers. I think I'm literally one away, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube studio. Let's see what it says. Yeah, we're at 799 subscribers. So if you are one of the few viewers on here and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please support your boy. All right, so let me just get a couple more things in here. I promise I'll get to the poster. I'm not gonna forego that. I just really, since I'm so close to like knocking this out, at least this tight sketch, I just want to really come out with this, make it look good. Let's see if her head's doing that. And then, yeah, Aletha is always a tricky character to draw because she's got so much detail, especially with her mask. The mask takes a minute, and you always want to get it right, So, let's see, that's her head, and then we have this will be her earring, and I think I just made her hair too big. I made her look like Jack from Jack and Daxter. I think that's the problem. I like the big hair though, but I think it's just she's probably doing a little too much. So let's push that in. Okay. Cool. All right. So let me just double check the hair design. Yeah, she's got that Goku fiery flame type hair, which is kind of what I did for her original design. I kind of gave her that on purpose. Actually, I gave Javen kind of flame-ish hair too, but I sort of did it a little differently than most other projects. Let's see. Manette says, went to the library and got a ton of middle grade horror comics for research. Only read one so far and got distracted by the amazing story / art and forgot to take notes on layout, so gonna reread it. It was a fun stream. My weekend went well. Okay, good. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad your weekend's going well so far. Or I guess, well, can't even say so far because we're at the end of it, right? But yeah, you know, sometimes when it comes to projects, they are so much fun. They're so good that we end up forgetting to do stuff. Like, I kid you not, sometimes when I'm sitting here drawing stuff, I forget to eat, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, and most people are like, how is that even possible? But it is possible. Just trust me when I say that. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Let me do the selection. And okay, good. And we're just going to color her in. I think we could do a quick color pass on her, actually, if we just make this a reference layer, which is one of my favorite things. Photoshop does not do that, unfortunately. And then clipping mask, and then we can just color pick. So let's get her hair in here. Where's my fill tool? Refer to other layers. Tolerance, maybe? Yeah, I just gotta color in the lines a bit more. And let's make her lines black like that. Whoa there, Jordan. Mistakes. No, that's not what I want. Hi, everyone. Hit the like button. Thank you, Amaris. Yes, everyone, please hit the like button. That is important. It is essential for these live streams. But we are growing. We are slowly growing. I will say that. Channel is almost at 800. Pretty soon I'll be at 1,000, which is the first landmark of any YouTube channel, I think. And this channel's been up for a long time. It's been about a year and a half, I would say. So yeah, I'm super stoked about that. And, you know, I need to put out more content, more videos for you guys. I know that I have a hard time with it. It's weird because I think it's so easy to consume content, and it's not like I'm not drawing ever, but sometimes I get in the zone. I forget to film myself, or sometimes I get lazy and I don't feel like editing or something like that. But I gotta get better on it. I gotta get better. No ifs, ands, or buts around it. So let's just color this in real quick. And this would be faster if I had actually inked her outfit properly, but it's okay. It's quite all right. I forgot to draw on those lines, so I'll have to go back in here. It's this color, okay. And there's something else. Yeah, this right here. Just gonna need the marks on her knees. Okay, then that's gonna do this. There we go. Cool. All right, good to go. Ginger Cell's here. Oh my gosh. Hello, Ginger Cell. What's up? What is up? How are you doing, my friend? So, Ginger Cell. So I was on TikTok earlier, and I saw this this ranking of music artists and who has like the best selling albums, and it gave us the top 10. And I gotta be honest, Taylor Swift wasn't on the list. So I don't know what's up with your girl. I don't know. Oh, he says Happy New Year, Jordan. Thank you, man. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for coming on the stream. I like the sketchy look, TBH, but you know me, you know I like making looser work myself. I also like the looser work, but everyone, you know, the clean work is what everyone wants, I guess, half the time. So Jordan, would you consider your YouTube channel as a fun thing to do on the side or part of your business? I think right now the mentality is to get it more to the business side. I think I need to be a little bit more consistent before it's like I could really call it businessy. But it doesn't mean that's not where my goals are. So yeah, I don't know if that fully answers the question, but I would like to turn it into something that's a little bit more focused, you know. But we all have growing pains, and there's so much about YouTube that I'm constantly learning, and you know, just how it be sometimes. Okay. You know what? Let me instead of this yellow, you know, actually, you know, I'll keep the yellow for now, and then I'll darken it later, because sometimes that's what trips people out when it comes to this kind of stuff too, because they're so focused on getting everything to look good with the color that it messes them up. So let me just do one thing at a time. Okay, and then this is also pink right here. And then this color is going to be here. This is that. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant. Well, okay. How are we gonna do this? You know what? We're just gonna recolor it. It is what it is. Stuff happens, y'all. Stuff happens. Matter of fact, let me lock this layer so I don't even worry about that. This is already clipped. And it's only a small adjustment. It's not a big deal. Okay. Oh my gosh, this music is so much better. I'm so glad I changed things. I've been meaning to go through the YouTube audio library because they have a lot of free stuff on there. And this is one of those songs that's just free in their catalog. I'm like, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, you know, some people, when it comes to you know, stock music, is just awful, but you know, it is what it is. I'm doing okay. Been an interesting first week of school. Okay. The shade. Yeah, the shade on Taylor Swift. That's because people don't like her for no reason. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, seems like she's got a pretty big fan base to me, you know? So yeah, just saying. Mark of Art says, good morning, Jordan. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for popping on, Mark of Art. I know it's early for you, but it is in the evening for me at 6:15 p.m. What time is it up for you out there? Is it like 5 a.m. or something? But to go back to what Megan was saying earlier about the sketchy look, you know, honestly, that's my favorite phase when it comes to creating artwork. I really like the sketchy phase. It's just so much fun for me, and it's freeing. You know, it's really freeing in a lot of ways. And I wish we could. I wish I can draw like Hicham Hachi and just, you know, make sketchiness my thing. You know, I've shown his work before, but if you don't know, his work is famous for being ultra sketchy. Like, let me get a new tab open. Let's see. I actually have his book in front of me, but I'm too lazy to pull it up. I'd rather just look it up online. Yeah, so his stuff is super sketchy. You know, like, look at this Batman that he did here. Or Well, I guess that's the same drawing. Actually, it wasn't. How about this one? Yeah, it's super loose, super sketchy. So, but he can get away with it because he just makes it look smooth. You know, he just makes it work. But one day, maybe I'll get to that place. Let's see. It's currently 5:15 a.m. Okay. Well, I appreciate your devotion, bro. I appreciate that because I don't even know if I can get up at 5:15 for my own stream. 4:15 p.m. Are you in Hawaii? Huh. Interesting. Well, actually, don't tell me if you're in Hawaii. Internet. It's 8:16 p.m. for me. Okay. So, yeah. Different time zones for different folks. All right, let's see where we at. Let's get this blue here. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, that was supposed to be. Whoa, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's get some of this blue in here. All I did was turn the opacity down. That's why the puke yellow color is showing up right now. All right, let's put that back. There we go. And again, I promise we'll get to the poster. You know how you get in those places sometimes where you're just like, I just need to finish the thing I was doing. That's the mode I'm on right now. That's just exactly it. Probably not helping that I'm coloring with a really fuzzy brush too. Oh well. It's fine, because I'm going to ink over it anyway. Honestly, I think this could actually make a cool poster in of itself. All right, so let's get the pink here. Oh wait, no, that's her ear. What am I doing? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to draw her eyes and everything. Dagnabbit. I'm just slipping today. I'm slipping. We'll keep it loose and rough, though. We'll be fine. I'm not getting a grade for this. I literally started this earlier today, and then I went out, got some food, and came back and continued on it. So this isn't like a massive project thing I was doing. I was just like looking through my book on action poses. And I was like, this one looks cool. Who would fit this pose? And I was like, Aletha would fit this pose. All right, then we got her creepy teeth. Natalie says, 9 for 15 for me. It did because I'm deciding if I want my YouTube channel to be a fun thing or part of my business. I don't want to get burnt out. You know, here's the thing. No one can really tell you what you can or can't do with your channel. And there's, I mean, there's lots of people who are making a lot of money on YouTube and barely making videos. Like, honestly, a lot of the people who you guys watch, they're probably not editing their own stuff all the time. Once you get big enough, you hire people. Like, there's storytellers out there who are, they'll put at the end of the video, storyboarded by, you know, animated by, and it's not the person that you're subscribed to. And they may have started out that way, but they're usually not doing their work all the time once you get past a certain point. So, you know, there's ways to avoid burnout. I think that's probably what they do. Okay, so let's get this here. Okay. And then get my reference for that. Okay, those are both green. It's so interesting seeing, whoa, what happened? Oh, it's the eraser. Seeing Elisa's entire mask. Usually her hair is covering it, this portion. So I always forget what the colors are because they're not so easily seen in in the drawing above on the right. Okay, and then I should probably draw her eyes. That might be useful, huh? Okay, let's get a slightly different color. Just to be able to see what I'm doing. Creepy eyes. Okay, she just don't want to make her cross-eyed, you know? That's my one concern. We don't want cross-eyed Aletha. Well, maybe someone does, but if you want that, you can make your own fan fiction, I guess. Okay. Let's zoom in. Let's get the color of her eyes and stuff. Okay. There's something really relaxing about just coloring sometimes. Like, how many of y'all like really love coloring books and just using that all the time? When I was a kid, I didn't always have like coloring books on hand, but I used to go on Nick.com all the time, and they would have these coloring games. Like I would play. There was one in particular. It was a Fairly Odd Parents coloring game, and I would just. It's not even. I don't even know if it's a game actually, but you would just color. That's all you would do, and you would just be able to make the wildest stuff with it. I used to have so much fun with that. I occupied my time very well with that little game. All right, cool. She's looking pretty fresh. And then let's get her shoes. Let's see. Jeff Lemire is very loose and sketchy too. I love his work, and not just because he gives me hope as someone who has kind of a messy art style. I don't think I know that artist. Let's look him up. Let's see. Jeff Lemire? Jeff Lemire. Let's see. Jeff Lemire. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's very loose. Looks like ink and watercolor. I think the tools he's using kind of allow for the looseness because, yeah, watercolor, unless you're an absolute master at it, and he might very well be, I have no idea. I've only seen this one page of his work, but I do know how challenging watercolor is. I took a watercolor class when I was in school, and that was hard. That was very, whatchamacallit, humbling. It's a humbling experience, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, very humbling. Oh, I should have been using this brush the whole time. Oh well, it is what it is. Almost done here. The next thing I actually think I need to do with these characters, I need to create swatches to make it so I can know specifically what colors these are. Just to make it easy on myself. But I guess color picking is just as valuable when I have this little thing up, because in Photoshop, they also don't have this. You normally have to have something on one layer and make that work. And oh, I forgot to finish the lines here too. Whoops. All right, we're just gonna skip it. We're gonna pretend like the lines are there because I'm gonna have to ink over it anyway. Okay, like go pink. Probably gonna be like this, and then bam. All right, so now we got that. Let's change the color of this real quick. Let's just desaturate it. Get rid of that annoying yellow. We can make it darker. Yeah. And say line. What is this layer? Is the eyes? Those are the eyes. So let's merge that below. And then we'll just do a quick little pass of a shadow on here. Missing a lot of comments. Sorry about that. Oh, Jordan, happy to say that I tried streaming once again and it worked. I had a successful stream with no tech issues. Oh, that's so exciting. I love it, man. That is awesome. You got to invite us to your stream. Let us know when they are. What's this character's name? This character is Aletha. Well, there's how you spell her name. But yeah, that is Aletha. She's a bounty hunter. And then, let's see. Ginger Cell says, I love watercolor so much. It's beautiful, but it is hard to use. I'm not going to lie. I used to have a coloring book that a teacher gave me as a gift in the 7th grade. That's really sweet. I appreciate that. You also still need to make stickers. I'm still waiting. You know what? I don't think you were here the last stream, but we do have these. These were made by Kathy, who's on the stream. We got these awesome Matana stickers. So best believe stickers are coming. We just have to work out some other stuff on our end. But trust and believe, stickers are coming, and so is other merch. We're actually going to talk about that this week. Do you have any personal traditional work you could show us of yours? Oh yeah, if you want to see my traditional work, yeah. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 sec. Let me put this book down. Oh yeah, I sketched some heads earlier. Let's see. Yeah, so I just drew these the other day. I was studying some other artists. This one was a quick Atana drawing. I wasn't really paying too much attention to it, so it could have been a little bit better. But what else do I have here? Doing some Scott Robertson studies of like mechs and vehicles and stuff like that. These were all yesterday, I think, or no, they were Friday. And then what else we got? So we got some more head sketches. I think we all recognize this guy. I think it's Gollum, right? What else? Yeah, more head studies. Not all of them are perfect, you know. They're really only meant to just kind of keep my hand loose. Some of them are studies. Some of them are from like studies plus my own mind, what it can produce. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what's worthy of actually showing you guys. Oh yeah, I posted a reel of this guy right here. I did these. I actually like this one on the bottom. She might turn. I might turn her into something because I actually like her drawing. I don't know where that came from, but that's the cool thing about having so many drawings. You just kind of pick and choose what heads you want and what character styles you're looking for. What else? Oh, I did this Biggie drawing. Biggie Smalls. I also posted this reel. That was for what would have been his 50th birthday. That was back in May. I think I did that. And then we got this one here. Yeah. So yeah, this little baby one was just like, I could tell from the moment I started, I was like, yeah, this ain't working. So yeah, does that suffice for now? I got plenty of other drawings. And actually, someone from Art Prof gifted me with a scanner for my birthday. And the reason I even had a scanner on the list of things that I was looking for was so that I can actually create some art books for you guys. I have a lot of drawings, and I've been wanting to find a way to like get it out there because I don't want to just keep it all to myself. And there's some really cool stuff that I just forgot about. So I think I want to scan it all and make like a PDF art book, maybe put up on Gumroad for, I don't know, $10, $15 or whatever. And you guys can just see my process. And then I also have somewhere in this cubby behind me, I have a bunch of reptile sketches and studies. I think I had a couple hundred of them that I was going to turn to look like lizard sketches or something like that. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Let's see, let's go back here. Kathy is the merch queen. Yes, she is. David Mack is one I would definitely call a master at watercolor. His work blows me away. I love watercolor too, but I don't have the delicate hand of a watercolor artist seems to have. You know who was my teacher back in school? His name was Joe McKendry. Let me see if I can look him up. This dude was insanely good. Still is. You know, nothing happened to him, but oh yeah, he did all these Trump images, which I thought were kind of funny. This orange spray tan and stuff. But he's really great at drawing and painting. But he's just solid. Where's his? He's got to have some with like his books, I think. Let me just type in art. Let me try this. Yeah, so this is Joe, real cool dude, but I don't know where his work is. Oh yeah, this is watercolor. I think I saw this one in class. But look how big that thing is. That's got to be like 4 feet or something like that. Like you can even see all the little staples right here. Do you guys see that? This might be a little tough for you guys, but there's all these staples. Yeah, watercolor's just bananas to me. Wait, what this one? Yeah, this is all watercolor right here too. Like it's just so clean. It's so clean. It's like one mistake and you're done. He doesn't even use like gouache whiteout to mess with it. He's just a master. And so yeah, I have massive respect for watercolor artists in particular because of how delicate you have to be. I stream on Thursday, 8 p.m., which would be 9 a.m. Pacific. Okay, or EAT. What does EAT stand for? I know it's not eat, but I'm just I actually don't know what that stands for. So 9 a.m. Pacific on Thursday. Okay, all right, I'm gonna remember that. Look at me saying I stream fan self. There you go. Finally caught a live. Hey Jordan, what's up, Sonic? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you for jumping into the stream. Okay, so before I lose track of what I was trying to do, let's do some slight whatchamacallit. Do some slight shadows. You can even see it, which might be a little tricky. Yeah, you guys can't even really see it at all. It's like trying to shade in Batman. It's like he's already dark, so it's kind of tricky. But one thing that I always got to keep in mind is, and normally I would do this on different layers, but I have to make sure the parts that glow don't have any shadow on them, you know? So I got to, in this case, erase it out. Let's see here. Yeah. Get the hair. I didn't even decide where the light was coming from. Yeah, this light is so inconsistent. Wait a sec. Give me a minute. Okay, let's say it's coming from here, so it'll be all on this side. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rule number 1: whenever you're trying to get some lighting, always figure out the direction. I don't know why I just kind of skipped that in my head for some odd reason. It's coming from above and to the right. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's do that. It's not going to be like any shadow on her mask whatsoever. But we can do it around here. Okay. All right. And there we have Aletha. I think she probably deserves a darker background. So let's just do this right quick. Is this it? No, it'll be this one. Yeah, I think it's much easier to see the colors when it's like something like this. Doesn't need to be that dark, but yeah. All right, and then one last thing. Like I said, I gotta clean up the areas where it's actually lit. So let's get rid of that. And then this area here, this area here, we didn't have any. Either with that or this. Oh, wait, why is that a different color? There we go. Bam. I don't know about y'all, but I like it. I like it. Are there things I could fix? Certainly. I'm sure there's things I could fix, but I like it anyway. Let's see. East African time. Okay, got it. Interesting. Jordan, I'm just going to foreshorten this hand and I'll finish the poster 30 minutes later. Hey, I'm also reading comments. And besides, I'm done with this anyway. Saving it. And now we're moving on to the poster. I promise. I promise. Look at that. It's right there. It's all uploaded and stuff. Anyway, the master of watercolor is Juanjo Guarnido, but don't look him up on stream, Jordan. He's got some racy things I wish weren't so high up on the images searches. Thank you for putting that disclaimer in, because you know me, I'm about to do it. So I'll look him up on my own time. What tunes are you using? Very chill. This is actually from YouTube's free audio library. And the song, I didn't realize it was looping. It shouldn't be looping. This song is called A Caring Friend by Bad Snacks, I guess. But yeah, I didn't realize it was looping at all. The button just automatically clicked, so it'll change it up. For the record, I'm not complaining. Aletha's my girl. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, but yeah, Aletha. I really like how this came out. I might turn this into a poster, because I actually did want to have a poster for all the different characters doing some sort of cool pose, and this just very well could be Aletha's. We will see. Might make a couple of adjustments to her mask because something seems a little off model to me in the eyes and the upper half, but it's okay. Anyway, let's adjust it. Let's do this now. All right, so where we left off, we were doing these buildings. Wait, is music not gonna continue on? Oh, so I just have to change it every single. I thought I was gonna like play it like an album, like a track listing, but okay. All right. Oh, I'm excited for the merch / stickers. I got behind in the stream because I was chatting with a friend. That's awesome. But yeah, this merch is going to be cool. I have lots of ideas, and we're actively talking about how to put those out and how to even show up in a couple places around the country. How hard would it be to put a character in a lit window? What do you mean? Like how hard would it be to color a character? Is that what you're asking me? Because like the glow and stuff like that? Well, if that's the case, that's what you're asking me. I would just have to adjust how much things glow, because the colors would stay the same, but how much things are actually like emanating light, you just wouldn't be able to tell as much. Sort of like when I was a kid, I used to go to my cousin's house and he had this glow-in-the-dark football, and the ball itself was really cool at night. It would have this like cool green fluorescent type of thing, but at the daytime it's just a white ball, you know. So it would have to be like that. So, okay, Javen is done. Building, colors. Okay, so I think what I want to do for some of these colors, I think that we're just gonna keep it real simple. So, yeah, like I almost want to keep it foggy and not have super defined lines in some of these buildings. Yeah. So, matter of fact, should I merge this? Yeah, I might have to merge it, but we'll see. Let's just play with colors a little bit. Let's get the airbrush out and let's get some slight fog on here. Doesn't need to be that dark, it just needs to convey what I want it to convey. Just a bit. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't see the notes about the music. Sorry. I guess it just changes every single song. Um, what is this music? Um, yeah, sorry. My bad. My bad, guys. It's really frustrating because I have to, like, in order for me to draw, I have to just not see your comments at all. Um, but someone said, "What is this song?" It's just some YouTube audio stuff. Now it's gone. Oh well. Now the song ended, so now there's that. But let me try. Let's try this one. Maybe this one will not be so loud. This one seems softer. It was so loud. I was like, "What's happening?" LOL. You lowered the volume too much. Yeah. See, this is. I think we've upgraded from the tech issues, guys. I think it's stopped like worrying about whether or not I can draw or power outages, and now it's like, haha, let's get your music out of whack. Because I'm choosing like a bunch of different songs. Oh, what I might end up doing, maybe I'll just take them all and put it into one recording and just have it like be an hour-long track or something, and just upload it and adjust the music that way. So yeah, hopefully this is better. Because to me, it all sounds the same. You know, it all sounds the exact same. But yeah, hopefully I didn't blow out your ears, guys. What was I doing? Something here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is this even the right color? What is going on? Okay, I'm genuinely confused. Why is this not coloring anything? Oh, okay. So there's that. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. The layer opacity is so low. Okay. So let me color pick, color on layer. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we're in business. Can you lock your volume on your encoder? OBS has that feature, but you stopped using OBS, right? Yeah, I don't use OBS because I haven't used OBS for most of my streams. Now I'm just on StreamYard because it was doing too much for my computer, and that's when I was having all those issues with crashing, and I was playing with Photoshop and stuff. So no, it's just in StreamYard, and it has a little volume adjuster for the background music, and you know, changing the volume is not an issue. It's just, you know, I can't predict what it's going to sound like. On my end, I mean, or on your guys' end is what I meant to say. Okay. I think I should merge these layers actually, with the exception of that one. Let's try it. Okay. Come in. And let's see if I can, where's the line for the buildings? All these are the lines. Okay, so let's move this reference layer here. Okay. Oh, is it not going to do it? Refer to. All right. There we go. There you go. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're just gonna do this old school. Matter of fact, maybe I should merge these layers. Let's just get everything figured out. The challenge is, you know, figuring out the aesthetic and then also like the actual layers, like how that's all going to work. So that is my challenge. Just for the sake of ease, let's do this. Actually, can I do this? You know, I guess it's only gonna work if I do it like that. Okay, so that's there. Okay. Let's try this one. All right. Is this too loud? I promise I'll look. But is this too loud? It sounds like y'all don't hear anything? Okay. So let's try. Let's push it up. How about that? I just changed it. Okay. Okay, cool. We got building in the front now. Better? Okay. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so now that we have that all settled, I want to talk about something. How many of you, out of curiosity, have seen that 90s show? I've been trying to watch it. And because I'm a fan of that 70s show, the original, you know, and I was really curious to know how they would take everything into, you know, the new era. And I gotta say, I'm not getting it. You know, like there's something missing. There's the charm isn't quite there yet. I'm a little sad about that. Like, I don't know if it's just the jokes aren't landing or what it is, but there's something about it that I'm like, not really feeling you. If anyone else has seen the show, let me know. I'm genuinely curious. I'm open to hearing what people have to say. Okay, let's plug all this in. Actually, I could probably do that. And then I fill this in. There we go. And then this one's going to be in front, and that will do this color. Don't worry, I'm not keeping it with this soundtrack, guys. Better, just degree higher would be nice. Okay, let's. Okay, how's that? Okay, I'm afraid they're going to mess it up for me. I tried watching, got through a couple episodes. Feels like reboots like that just rely on nostalgia. Red and Kitty are fantastic. Yeah, Red and Kitty are good in the show. I really like them and they're dynamic. But yeah, there's something about the newer characters that just aren't doing it. And it's funny because it feels like all the characters do represent something, like one of the characters from the main cast. Like the Gwen girl is like Hyde to me. Leia is like Eric, and then we have Ozzy who's like Fez, and Kelso or Jay Kelso is obviously Kelso, you know. But yeah, it just doesn't have the same charm. My favorite parts have always been the cameos in the show because they're so much fun. Like I love seeing Tommy Chong come back. I love seeing Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis come back for that moment, especially because they're actually married in real life. I thought that was really fun. Yeah. Although Danny Masterson hasn't come back. If you guys know anything about that situation, it's kind of awkward. There's a reason why he hasn't returned, but I don't know if I should say it on the stream. Just know that it's a legitimate reason. Okay. Why is this not? There we go. I should have done that. Okay. All right, cool. Don't worry, guys. I'm not leaving these colors on here. I just had to get some things settled. Oh, snap. Art Prof is in the house. Hey, Jordan, I'm working too right now. Hey, thank you for coming on, Claire. Appreciate you. Please like and share the video, by the way, guys, if you have not already. Leave a comment. Say something nice. Hopefully, I'm not going to come after you if you don't say something nice, but I might make fun of you on the next stream if I find out who did it. All right, let's see. Let's push this color here. All right, and then this one. All right. Cool. And then, oh shoot, I forgot those windows up there. I'll get them later, I guess. But now that that's done, I can always include other stuff. So I could have sworn that I erased all these before. Like, I know I got rid of this stuff. I probably could be a little bit more neat when it comes to the windows that I did here. Matter of fact, I might do that off camera or something. This I think that'll be kind of boring. Don't make fun of me, Jordan. First time catching a live stream. This is fun. Thank you, Jennifer, for coming on. I appreciate it. Like the vid. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, please. Yeah, don't let me make fun of you. And again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We are literally, as far as last time I checked, one person away from hitting 800. So let me see. Let's check it again. Nope, we are still one away, but that's all right. That's all right. I still love all 799 of you. All of you guys are great, even though there's only 12 people on right now. Okay, so let's play with some textures. We're doing this right here. So this one's gonna have the most texture. We're just gonna play along. We're just gonna see what happens. I don't know what the results are gonna be of this. No, that's not the brush I asked for. I wanted to try the smooth opera. Let's see what that does. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's really what I want. I think I need more of a grainy type of brush. Especially because it's like a wall, you know. Oh, there we go. That's kind of cool. Let's make it nice and big. That might be too big. And maybe lower opacity. Yeah. Matter of fact, I know what I can look at for reference. Where's my book? I was looking at the book that's going to cause everyone to need to hydrate. Where is it? Ah! We all know. This counts. I'm getting water. Grab my Avatar book. I like it though because, you know, the backgrounds in the show were so well done. They're so phenomenal to me. But if you look at it in the comic, they're much more simple, and it's hard to tell, but you just see a lot of really subtle textures, and I really like that effect. So I'm just gonna study this real quick and see what they're using. Looks like just basic, simple texture brushes. So where's my pen go? There we go. Let's find a good page to reference. So a lot of character shots here. Okay. Get a little darker. Ginger Cell, oh, I forgot to thank you for remembering. Hydrate. There's gonna have to be a hydrate sticker when you do merch. Oh my gosh, that's another great idea. And it'd have to have like an arrow somewhere and a Spidey mask. Have a blue arrow or something. It'd be great. I guess that counts too. I said Spidey, huh? Yeah. It's a great concept though. All right, yeah, this is already feeling cool. Mix it up a bit, and then let's do this one. Wait, no, this one. Yeah, so we're seeing like little bits of texture popping in here and there. I'm just mixing up colors. And occasionally, I guess I could do, let's see what happens if I do it like slightly warmer on some of these walls. Oh, that's kind of nice. Whoa! No, mouse, don't make me lose control. I actually kind of like that. Yes, hydrate sticker. Yeah, we're coming up with great ideas. I'm sorry, I just realized I'm not sharing my screen. I'm such a mess. Today is one of those days, guys. Just one of those days. All right, let's try switching up the song. Let's see how this one sounds. All right. That book reminds me, I just got the Steven Universe art books. They have gorgeous backgrounds too. I've never watched Steven Universe, but I do know the show and I recognize the backgrounds and they are gorgeous. And you know, oh guys, I might have shown this before, but if there's an art book that I highly recommend for people, if you're a fan of this show, you guys need to get this. The art of Invader Zim is phenomenal. This I bought it like this. There was only one, and I was like, you know what, I can live without it. But I like this book because it actually, unlike most other art books, they actually show you a lot more production notes. So usually you'll see like the final designs of something, and maybe a couple of sketches. But these, like, let me find a picture. What I'm talking about. So first off, they include pages of like the series Bible before it was even picked up by Nickelodeon, which is very rare. I think that's super awesome. And then they have storyboards, but there's one page in particular where they show like the do's and don'ts of how to draw Zim as a character. Here we go. So check this out. Like, there's notes here from Brian Canezzo about, he was the art director on the show, about how you don't draw Zim and how you do draw him. Like, and talking about the thick and thin, how the outlines are working. Like, and he was saying that you want to have like more edgier outlines and then smoother inner lines for this character. So it's just phenomenal. And then the reason I even brought this book up is because the backgrounds in it are also really nice. Because they have stuff from Enter the Florpus, which is their Nickelodeon short, or, well, not short, it's a movie. But guys, tell me that's not beautiful. Tell me that is just not blowing your mind right now. These colors, these pinks and purples that they're using are just, it's just gorgeous. Let me see if I can find something else. Some more colors here. So yeah, guys, if you have not gotten the Art of Invader Zim art book and you are a fan of the show, you need to get it. It is phenomenal. and I am glad I spent my money on it. But it's been on my shelf for like a year, and I haven't really thumbed through it until very recently. And it's really helpful because it's actually helping me to learn how to direct. You know, like they're coming up with the things or talking about things that I didn't really think about before. You know, how to get someone on the same page when it comes to consistency. Like that's really important when you're talking about a big show like that. And yeah, I'm just super in awe of what these guys do. So there goes my TED Talk. There it goes. Okay. Let's get this sky background in here. Looks like it's going to be a rainy night, possibly. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but so LA, California has had the craziest rainstorm the last couple of weeks. Apparently, they saved 33 billion gallons of water in the last couple of weeks because of it. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, so let's explore some of this. Kind of like this purple. Whoa. This thing is glitching up on me a little bit. Yeah, it's doing some weird stuff. Let's just save it because you never know. You never know with me and my streams, guys. Things be happening. Matter of fact, let me actually close out some apps. Don't need you. Don't need you. Let's see. I think that should do it. Okay. I think Las Vegas will be a good ref for shots like these. I didn't think of it at first because the vibe of the city is definitely not shadow boxers, but the lighting at night has something going on there. That's a good point, Megan. Actually, let's look up Vegas. I think I also didn't think of it because I've been to Vegas at least 5 or 10 times and I hate it. It is so ridiculous to me. At least the Strip. It's just everything is so loud and obnoxious. But you were totally right. This actually makes a lot of sense. See, Megan, this is why I keep you around for stuff like this. Let's see. Jennifer says, I got it too. Oh, you got the Zim art book. Nice. I love it. LA is now hydrated. That is exactly right. It is hydrated. And I better not hear no mess in the summer about fires we can't put out. No, it's actually really tragic when that does happen, but it's kind of ridiculous. It's been like every single year you can expect from August to like November that something gonna happen. In the Bay, when I was in the Bay, in San Francisco, I would just wake up some nights or wake up some days, and I would start feeling like a sore throat. I'm like, I don't feel sick. There's nothing about me that feels sick. My throat is sore. And then I find out there's a fire, and the ash just drifted all 200 miles to where I was or whatever. It was bad. I'm in the Bay Area. I wish we could get that rain in the summer. Yeah, I know. Well, I think it was the state of California that saved a bunch of water. So y'all might get it if something happens. But Megs, what you were saying about Vegas is absolutely correct. I think that this is definitely a good reference to use. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull this over to the side so that I can look at it. You guys can't look at it. But I can look. Well, I guess you can. You just open up another tab and look at Las Vegas, and you can just take a guess as to what image I'm looking at. But yeah, let me find a good one here. So let's see. Kind of like pull out this brush here. Famous skin brush. Anyone who's been to the Academy of Art knows about the skin brush, at least in the games department. I know, Megan, you know all about it. It's not necessarily my favorite. I always found it a little difficult to use. But for this situation, I think it's fine. I gotta assume the perspective on this a little bit, lower the opacity. Let's pump this up and let's airbrush. Let's get a slightly darker color. Maybe not that dark. There we go. And I probably need to go back in and bring this out a bit. Because, you know, 3D shapes. Actually, no, it's easier to do this. Okay. All right, let's see. And I'm looking at these windows. These windows are gonna have to be brighter in the back. So let's adjust that. Is it? Yes. Let's get those pixels locked. Airbrush. It's so weird going to airbrush instead of just regular like soft brush tool. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have noticed by now that I've pretty much exclusively been using Clip Studio Paint for these live streams because I don't think my computer can handle Photoshop anymore when it comes to me streaming. But man, it is interesting. It is interesting. The hot air balloon looking thing has some nice ratios, and I love the lit water fountain, which would be useful for a thing. You're right, it would be useful for a thing in my show. Uh-oh, Janet's in the house. What up, Janet? How you doing, my friend? Hope everything is well with you. How is school? Speaking of school, semester's starting up for me, guys. I have 1 more week before I have to actually teach these classes. No, 2 more weeks. Yeah, I think 2 weeks before I have to start like really getting into the teaching mode. I'm actually pretty excited though. I'm teaching character classes mostly, and I'm like, yes, super exciting because y'all know how much I like drawing characters. Y'all know, or at least you should know if you've been on the stream long enough. You ought to know. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I don't even know what these are. Let's okay. Okay, there we go. You know what? Let me pull up a reference of what the image used to look like, just so I can make sure I'm doing this right. Because one of the things when you go from sketch to finals, you don't want to like lose the essence of what you initially had. That's always the scary part. So let's try to keep that. Posters. I think it's this one right here. There we go. Yeah, so you guys can see here, this was a sketch. And I gotta stay in the spirit of this as much as possible. Some things are gonna come later, like the stars and everything like that. But even like the pink in this building, I don't want to lose that. There's something really nice about that. So let's bring that back in just a little bit. It doesn't have to be super overt, but I do like have a little bit of that came through. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of nice, actually. It's giving the orange windows a little subtle glow. And then the windows themselves, honestly, the windows should probably be in the coloring layer. So let's just move that. should probably be here. Wait, that's not. This is what I want. There we go. Megan says, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I do. I do know what you're talking about. It's so fun having secrets. I have my first 8 a.m. class tomorrow. Well, get some good rest. I'm sure you'll be just fine. Good luck in your class this semester and all the other ones as well. The backgrounds are crying because they're not the favorite child. That's okay, backgrounds. That's what I'm here for. They aren't the favorite child at all. They are certainly not the favorite child. And yeah, it is what it is. Not everyone can be the favorite, just simple as that. They're allowed to cry. But don't get me wrong, guys. I understand the fierce importance of backgrounds, and I will get more comfortable with them. But yeah, that's what Megs is here for. 3D software included. Because I don't know how to use that very well either. Let's get some here. Maybe if let's see what happens if I change this color slightly. It doesn't have to be the same type of blue, right? Nah, it doesn't. But let's darken that up a little bit. Yeah, just change it up a little. Slight green. Then let's see what we got. I like that's the layer. Yeah, I don't know what brush this was, but I really like this. Let's put this somewhere. Where were those shapes? Is this it? Okay. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay. All right, cool. Some more buildings right here. Let's just pretend like that's all the exact perspective that is needed. Because y'all know. Still want to have like a fun painterly kind of feeling. I have an 8 a.m. tomorrow too. Oh, that sounds really not so fun. But then again, 2 of my classes are going to be 8:30 in the morning. So I actually have to start getting up earlier but when I was in classes, I would be getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I would get up and I'd look at all the work for the most part, just to see what people were turning in so I can kind of prepare what I wanted to say to them. And it actually was nice because sometimes I would work out before, and then by the time class started, I'm like breakfast, energized, did my exercise, and then by the time class is over, I can kind of chill a little bit. So it's nice. Are the changes you made to Aletha updated on your website or not yet? Doing some fan art since I hit a roadblock in my script. It is not updated. How can I get this? Yeah, it's not updated, but what I can do is I can update it tonight. It really, here, just to show you the difference. Let's see, where's my girl? Aletha, where are you? Like it's so subtle that most people really wouldn't notice. But I notice because it's easier for me. So basically, the only things I changed for her design, and first off, thank you for doing fan art for me. I appreciate that. So what I did, this is the original on the left. I got rid of these individual lines here on like the neck. So now she doesn't have that. And her arms are mostly what's changed. So first off, her arms aren't sharp anymore. They're kind of this kind of rounded off square type shape. It's closer to what the deltoid actually looks like. These lines right here on the arm, I got rid of that completely in favor of a just sleek design here. The gauntlet, I got rid of that. And I just put this little diagonal kind of strip right here. I got rid of this line underneath the chest, and I changed the logo. Instead of having it all this spread out, I made it one cohesive shape. You can see that more easily right here. And then this purple patch or purple strip on her leg is gone, and I changed up the color slightly. The only thing I did was the tip of this is now this pink. But that's really, and I changed the hair slightly. It's like, I think it's a more consistent shape. It's a little smaller. But everything else is virtually the same. I didn't change the mask at all. Yeah, it just makes my life so much easier. Just those few lines, like, you guys have no idea, like, because I had to think about the perspective of everything and what angle, especially when they're wrapping around this form like her arm. And I was like I was dreading drawing her, which is why you haven't seen so much fan art of her sometimes. But or not, well, I guess it's not fan art, than my characters, but but yeah, that's why you haven't seen as many pieces of Aletha, because I was just dreading it half the time. Jordan, wow, that's dedication. No wonder your students rate you so high. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Jordan, remind people what to do with their fan art. Oh yes, thank you, my friend. So if you guys have fan art of Shadowboxers, what you can do, let's say you did this. I would like for you all to go on Instagram and tag me at, wait, let's get a better brush, at shadow.boxers. That is the official account for Shadowboxers. You can also tag me at Joe McFo, which is right here. But if you're doing Shadowboxers specifically, this is a better account. I'm trying to grow it. And then I want you to put hashtag Shadowboxers series. So don't forget those two S's. Those are two different S's. And yeah, that's where you can post your fan art. I would love to see it. And if you are so kind and you want me to repost it or reshare it, I'm collecting them all. And so I'll be posting them regularly. And also, there is going to come a day where I want to release an art book and I want to have a fan art page. So if you want to be a contestant for that, then there's no real rules. You just do fan art and I put it in there. But if you guys want to be in there, let me know. But I'll be announcing when that's happening. That might not be for a little while. Thanks for taking the time out of the stream to show that. And now I can come back to this later for reference. You are welcome. You are very welcome. And you know, like, the thing is, I always look at these streams as chill time, right? Like, it's low pressure, and I just want to have fun. You know, that's really the crux of the whole thing. And if you guys are always so fascinated with this project and are so dedicated to finding out more about it, like spoilers and things, which is fun. You guys aren't going to get spoilers out of me, but it's still fun. And so I would love to be able to help you guys out however I can, because it's, you know, Shadowboxers would just be a thought in my head if it weren't for you guys supporting it, even though you know virtually nothing about it. I would say of all this stuff that I have planned for it, you know, maybe about 3%. Like, honestly, you guys have no idea what this project is so far. So yes, thank you for all your support and dedication. I really appreciate it. Ginger Cell, you're cracking me up. Gotta work on my Cape Man fan art. Do it. Matter of fact, did you see the drawing we did a couple of streams ago? I don't know if you did. We did a seam. We did this one right here. This one was a lot of fun. I liked how that came out. Just getting action pose. And then I got inspired later on because I was like, this is really cool. I need to do more of a seam. And then I did this one later on. I did this on my own off camera, but I thought this one was kind of fun too. So yeah, but I like Cape Man. That's a funny way to put it. Oh right, forgot about my spoiler hunting mission. Feel free to ask questions. I mean, I may or may not be able to tell you, but you can ask questions. I definitely welcome. It's gonna be so much easier when I actually put out like pages for you guys to see, because then, you know, certain things have been revealed and I can explain more about how it works. But I just want to be very specific about the order I do that in. Cape Man, ha ha ha. Oh, very majestic. Yeah, I thought he was looking pretty cool, you know. Mr. Man, Asim over here. Let's see here. Okay, I gotta find out which. Not even sure what textures are what. This? Ah, there it is. That's the layer I'm looking for. So these are buildings. So this is what needs some adjustment. Just need to get rid of some of that. Okay, that'd be a little too strong. Okay, let's come in here. Oh, is that the biggest this thing can go? I guess that's the case. Gotta be careful with these clouds. This cloudy look, you know. All right. And it's just stuff like this, these sharp edges right here on these buildings. Like, where are you coming from and why are you here? I don't need you. I don't want you. No one likes you. It's probably really harsh, isn't it? That's probably like mean. What did Megan say earlier about the favorite child thing? I think that actually applied pretty well at this moment. Yeah. So let's get that going here. Then that's some fog. That's this. Okay. Oh, that's all in one layer? Wait. No, I'm so lost. Okay. This one. I didn't realize the stars were also on this layer. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I guess it was the sketch that was fine back then, but now I need to be careful. All right, so let's get some, let's light up the world a little bit. That might be a little much. Also a little much, let's get some blue in there. This guy is a little darker than everything else, but let's turn down the opacity right here. I love when capes will make a certain shape, like a logo or whatever, things they would not actually do, but the artist makes work. Like Moon Knight's cape always happens to make a crescent moon shape. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. I like when that stuff happens as well. You know what I really enjoyed? You guys have seen the show Kipo and Age of Wonder Beast? They always have a way of making the intro scene like have her name somewhere. So it might be a sign. It could be like, you know, a little mark in the dirt or something like that. Like, let me see if I can find it. Kipo opening sequence, maybe. Opening title. I'm trying to see if I can find an example on here. Maybe they just don't have it. Well, that sucks. Ooh, what is this? Cool. Yeah, this definitely looks like a Kipo background. Oh shoot, there's a lot of cool stuff here. I'm gonna keep this tab open so I can study. But anyway, what I was trying to show is they had really cool ways to kind of transition from the background art and painting to the name of the show. I always thought that was fun. Jordan, you once said you were going to make a comic of the show first. Are we going to see that process, or would that be get this in the shadows? No, I want you guys to see the process. What I'll probably do is you'll probably see me drawing the pages, but you might not see me putting the dialogue and stuff in there. So yeah, the thing is I have to plot out things a little bit more and get scripts and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely want to have that. And I'm thinking about creating a Patreon. Technically I already have a Patreon, but I want to revamp it, and I want to give access to people who you know, like really supporting and stuff. So I might do like some private Discord streams or something like that for you guys to check out the process of what I'm doing. And I might even be more open when it comes to asking questions. So yeah, that was so aggressive to the buildings. I know, it's unfortunate. I might be a little mean, but you know, they can take it. They're made of stone and, you know, and concrete and, you know, all this stuff. So they can handle it. Yes, I noticed that too with Kipo. And since I first noticed, I always try to see her name before the reveal. Yeah, that's what made it fun. Like I always found myself doing the same exact thing. For those of you who've never seen the show Kipo, that might not make sense to you, but it's sort of like I Spy. You know, you're just like waiting, like you're waiting for that cold open to finish for them to transition. You're like, where's it gonna be? And it's like on a leaf or in the dirt or in the sky, you know, on the street. You know, it's just so much fun. I really enjoy stuff like that. Ooh, a spray. Let's see what happens here. Okay, and then maybe if I do this section, let's say this is slightly darker. Starting to get a little hungry here. I did not have dinner, guys. I only ate once today. I know that's not a good thing all the time. I'm not even like on any sort of diet. I just didn't eat much today. Thankfully, I don't think I get hangry like I used to. I used to be one of those people that's like, if you don't feed me, there's gonna be problems. But I think it's the opposite. I think when you feed me, I just get very happy and content. But I don't think I get hangry. I get messed up if I'm tired. Some of you guys have seen me very sleepy in real life and know I'm not the most fun person to be around. So yeah, and I try my best. I really do try my best. But sometimes just like, everyone shut up. I don't want to have a discussion with you. I don't want to know how your day is going. I don't want to know what your favorite color is. Just leave me alone. And that's just me being real with y'all. If y'all ever see me out and about for whatever reason at Trader Joe's, feel free to say hi. But if it's like, if you can tell I'm really sleepy, you might want to avoid me for that time period. I'm just letting you know right now. Ooh, this is interesting. It's like a moving brush. Okay, so let's... It's kind of looking cool. I kind of like the randomness of it. Like, it doesn't have to be production quality, you know, stuff necessarily, but there's something about this that I find particularly fun. Although this should probably let's do it. Where's the smudge? How do I push this up? Fingertip? Is that it? Does anyone know where this is? There a smudge tool? There has to be, right? There's no way they don't have a smudge tool in here. And I might have even had it, but... Okay, well, if someone knows, put it in the comments. We'll see you drawing a character's death and be like, that's a little suspicious. Man, that'd be hilarious. Well, I wouldn't show you that type of page if I were to do it. You know, if I did, it would have to be a very insignificant character or something like that. But yeah, I wouldn't do those types of spoilers, especially not on YouTube live streams. If it were like a Discord live stream type of thing, maybe. That's me. I'm a monster when I'm hangry. Oh man, Claire, are you one of those? Are you? You know, I would be the one who would be like, you need to get a Snickers because you're not you when you're hungry. Like I would be that type of person. Um, oops. Let's see. Those buildings disagree. You seem a little hangry. No, I just don't like drawing buildings that much. They're just not my favorite child. That's all. When I'm tired, I'm such a zombie. Yeah, tired. Yeah, it's something real different. And I don't even need that much sleep. But there was a time period where I was on every Thursday night for a semester. I wasn't getting sleep because of my class, and I would stay up for 36 hours maybe at a time on Thursday nights. 'Cause I was just exhausted, you know, and I would pass out at 6 o'clock, and I was not fun. I was not fun. For all those of you who saw me in that stage, I am sorry. I apologize. It was like 3 or 4 years ago, but that was not me. But man, gasp, Chef Fufu. Well, you know what? Wait, so long as you don't kill off Pork Chop. You know what? Chef Fufu apparently is such a fan favorite. He might just have to get his own spinoff or something. We're just gonna have to learn how to cook Shadowboxer's era food, you know? I was thinking about Fufu the other day. I was like, he's a fun character. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out like some sort of variant for him or something. I have learned to be better since usually my kids have a fit about being hungry before I do. I'm sure that helps. Yeah, it's just a different thing for me. Like I really I love food. I'm definitely a foodie, you know, as the people say. But ooh, that's kind of fun. But I definitely, you know, I know my limits. So, but let me put it like this: I'm not saying I don't get hangry, but I think it'd be worse if I was tired. I think that would be worse. Make a Shadowboxer's cookbook. Ah, that's something interesting, and may or may not have been something I thought about. The thing is, I got to create what food they eat, but but I have thought about that in other books similar, especially for Ishnu's character because he's all into plants and stuff like that. So I think he might have a lot of cool recipes and maybe even like health remedies and stuff. So I'm thinking about making a book like that. Ooh, a Shadowboxer's food stream. Yeah, we might have to do that. We'll have to come up with, you know what? We should do a food stream and just come up with random dishes for everybody. I think that would be pretty awesome. Like the way you guys help me come up with characters, we should do that with these guys and their food because that's something I have a whole section in my production Bible that's just food, and I have nothing in there because I'm trying to find like all the different cultures and stuff like that. But I think that would be fun. Maria's like, yes! That'd be awesome. Chef Fufu spinoff will have so many Studio Ghibli-esque food scenes. Yeah, I need to hire those animators. I need to be like, yo, Miyazaki, I need to borrow these guys for a minute. Help me out. Help a bro out. A Chef Fufu cooking video game. That is also a brilliant idea. You know what? Hold on. Where's my sticky notes or post-it notes? I still have the note from last time about one of these eyebrows is not like the other mug. It's literally right there. I know my handwriting is abysmal, but let me write that down. Chef Fufu game. Fufu cooking game. Yeah, if you guys want it and I can find a way to create it, we're gonna do that. Jordan can attest to this. I actually go a little crazy without sleep. Once I got super paranoid in the hallway that people might be seeing me or judging me, I hid in the corner, no cap. Megan, I've never heard you say no cap. That's a lot of fun. I appreciate that. Chef Fufu and Ishnu food episode. Yeah, that could be fun. That'd be a fun little spin-off. Maybe we'll have Chef Fufu have his own cooking show. By the way, considering we're talking about Chef Fufu so much, I think there's a couple people on the stream who have not seen this character, so let me actually bring him up real quick. Let's show what we worked on. This has been a couple weeks. Let's see, is it this one? Is this one? I think it's this one. I think it's this. Let's see. Oh no, these are just random head sketches. But these are fun ones. Where are my guys at? Background characters. Maybe it's this. Ah, yes, here we go. Okay, it was just a Photoshop document, that's why. So for those who are unaware of the characters that we made up that we're talking about in the stream, let's bring him out to the forefront. So first off, we got Chef Fufu, who is a vegan chef, and he has a pet pig named Pork Chop. Clearly, I've always heard you don't want to trust the food from someone. You don't want to trust a chef who's not fat, is what I heard. I guess it's sort of like not trusting a fitness coach who's not in shape. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's good. And then we got ASAP Bunny over here, who his whole purpose is to save bunnies. I feel like there was more to the pitch than that, but that's just what I remember. And we had, who else we had? We have Majul. We never finished her. I forgot about her, actually. So yeah, she's going to have to be in here. Chef Fufu. Let's say Headcan. ASAP Bunny. Oh, Amani. What was she, like a daycare host or something like that? I can't remember what she did. These are reference photos. Let's see. Reference photos. Is that it? Yeah, okay. So that's what we're talking about. Chef Fufu, ASAP Bunny, Amani, and Majul, who's somewhere back there. But yeah, fun characters, I think. Chef Fufu and Ishinu. Oh, welcome to Fufu's show. I think that'd be awesome. Show still in development. He's already a fan favorite, right? It's kind of awesome. I guess he's gonna be like the equivalent of like the cabbage merchant. And yes, that counts as a hydration check. I don't know what his catchphrase would be though. ASAP Bunny is the my cabbages guy. Oh, okay. So who's the my cab? Okay, so let's do a debate. Who's the cabbages guy? Is it Chef Fufu or is it ASAP Bunny? Which one? Because I said one thing, but then Marcus said the other, and I'm not sure who's it gonna be. Who's gonna be? One person even said that they should be like father and son or something like that. I'm not sure how that really connects, but it's fun to think about. Let's close this. I don't need that. And everyone say goodbye to our guest speakers for the day. 3, 2, 1. All right. Bye, guys. All right, let's get back to my guy Javen over here, who's still got some yellow on him, but I'll have to clean that up later on. Let's see. Oh, you know what else? Since we have a new logo, I gotta find a spot for it. Hold up. I almost forgot about this. Is this it? Yes. Here we go. Let's plop this little bad boy in here. Okay, one thing that is a little annoying about Clip Studio, every time I put in a photo from something, it opens up a new document, and I just want it to open up in the page that I set. Does anyone know how to do that? Because Photoshop doesn't have that issue. Yeah, so for those of you who have not seen, this is the new Shadowboxers logo. It's still very similar, but we basically cleaned it up and made the word shadow the same size as Boxers, roughly. Because before it was like one or the other. Let's see. I don't want to cover up the buildings, but I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think we should have it down here? Is that too distracting? Might be a little distracting. Ginger Cell says it looks the same to me. That's funny. Well, you know what? It's supposed to have the same vibe. It wasn't meant to be a brand new thing. It's sort of like how Discord changed their logo. And it's funny because Kathy's a graphic designer. We were talking about it, and as we were discussing the change for the Shadowboxers logo, and she's like, "I noticed it," and I was like, "Really? Like I didn't notice it at all." So yeah, yeah. Anyway, it wasn't supposed to convey something brand new. Ooh, it looks so good with the logo. Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. I like it at the bottom, so all the focus is on Javen. Yeah, I also like it. Let me see. It's Fufu, also hydrate. Wait, what did I say? Is it the cabbages? I think it was supposed to be Fufu, but now I want to hear my bunnies. I love that. It's hilarious. He's like the sunburnt ice cream guy in Lilo and Stitch. If you know, you know. Yes, I love that dude. He's hilarious. Love that guy. Discord changed logos. See what I'm saying? It was a really subtle change. It was like something was off center or something. I didn't notice it, but you know, it is what it is. So okay, so let's make this logo like this. I think what I want to do is I'm going to create a new layer, and we're just going to create a airbrush, soft airbrush, and we're just going to kind of lightly do this. I'll tone it down, but what I want to do is I want to make it so that the logo will stand out a little bit more. Yeah, I gotta be careful how I do it. It's kind of tricky. The other option is bring everything down lower and then have shadow boxers at the top, but I don't know. I think this might be okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You didn't notice the Discord logo? You asking me or Ginger Cell? Because quite honestly, I mean, I only knew that they were changing it was because they actually wrote a note about it. But it's so small that I didn't catch it. Like, let me see. Let's look up the Discord logo. Old versus new. Okay. Now I actually see it. If you're talking about these little parts up here, but it was so small. Like Discord is typically, you know, a small little thing on a small icon, and I just didn't notice it. Now if they had done this, then I really would have noticed it. Discord, but yeah. And apparently something was off center in this first one. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's up here. Actually, yeah, this does look slightly longer than this. But anyway, whatever. Anyway, used to design logos, so I had to notice it. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. The poster looks great. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Well, it's time for me to go have class later in the afternoon. It's a good stream. The logo looks sick. Neftali, thank you so much. I appreciate your compliment and on the poster and on the new logo. I'm super excited. Jordan, I left you some thoughts about the color in the Discord. Okay, let me check on my phone. Let me see. Did you tag me? Oh wait, general. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's check. Ooh, I like what you did. I like it. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it be a secret from everyone else, but I will do your notes. I actually really like these ideas. Color jitter on Windows gradient, more breakable window patterns. Color jitter. Okay. I don't know about color jitter on the Windows. So let's Megan, you gotta help me out. How do I do that? How do I do that? Let's turn off this logo for now. I don't need it right at this moment. And then we had this here. Let's make this a little darker. Make it a little more saturated. And then you had something really interesting here. Let's get. So what I'm doing right now, guys, I'm implementing Megan's notes, but for the sake of the stream, we're going to I'm not going to show you immediately, but you'll see it kind of come to fruition little by little. But I think these are great ideas here. Okay, and then foreground buildings, let's adjust that. These are like Laker colors right here. Y'all know I'm from LA, gotta represent my squad. Gotta represent the squad, y'all. Okay, yeah, I already like that. Let's save it. I like the old one. The old what? I'm curious. Oh, now I see it. The old Discord logo, to be clear. The new Shadow Boxers one. Oh, okay. Got it. So you like the new Shadow Boxers, but the old Discord logo. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, this is a great idea, Megan. It's hard. You know, I got to admit, it's one thing about drawing on streams is sometimes because your mind is kind of distracted because you're worried about tech and conversation and making sure because on one level it's entertainment, right? You know, you have to kind of perform in a sense, and sometimes my mind is not always 100% on the the what makes the best art thing, because if I were to do that, it'd have to be completely quiet. But yeah, so let's see here. Wait, where's this? Oh, here we go. I don't know how this came to the picture. It's erase, soft, yeah. I don't know how that got there. And then where's the sky? Where's the sky? The clear blue sky. Yeah, let's get a soft airbrush. All right, let me change up the song. Okay, I was sweating for a sec, Mark. Yeah, don't freak Kathy out like that. She's the one who made the logo. All right, let me try a different song. Hopefully, let me know how the music sounds. Let's just try it. Wait, is this even a good song? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's fine. I was a little worried at the intro. I was like, let's see. All right. So I think I did a little too much with the purple here, so let's tone it down slightly. Where's my smooth operator? Okay. And then we have these yellow lights here. And then I can't remember where these are though. Oh, this is here. Okay. So foreground building, lights. And then that's going to be this. All right. So again, this is all Megan's thinking right here. So I'm not going to take credit for it. And for those of you who do not know, Megan is also a concept artist. And she's helping me out very, very much with Shadowboxers. That intro is pretty violent. Yeah, it is pretty violent, right? It's like, ugh, like, what is this? Like, I was, because I downloaded this a long time ago. I couldn't really remember. I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. But it's kind of cool now. Because of the pose I'm doing, I'm actually kind of afraid I'm not going to get her hair right. It's one of my favorite things about her is her hair. Don't worry about the hair. Honestly, I screw up with the hair all the time. Just do what feels right, honestly. Like, it's funny because it's like, I guess it's the equivalent of forgetting what your kids look like because I do that all the time. I have so many things about it that I have to adjust, and that's just the name of the game, you know. Just how it be sometimes. So I'm honestly just flattered that you're even doing fan art of my characters in the first place. Like, it's such an amazing thing for me. Like, I never once dreamed that I'd be getting fan art or anything like that until people started doing it. I was like, what? You guys want to know something really cool? So I told you guys I'm teaching, and the classes that I'm teaching are also ones that I took a couple of years ago. And I signed into the class as a character design class, and I looked at the intro, or not the intro, the main page for it, and Shadowboxer's characters were on the main page as like samples from the class. And I was like, yo, that's so cool. And I looked at the syllabus, and the example homeworks, half of them are mine. And I was like, that's the coolest thing, because that's never happened to me before. And then to be teaching it with my own samples, like, and I didn't pick them either, by the way. I want to make that clear. I did not. This is not some ploy for me to like just talk about how cool my art is or anything like that. They actually picked it, and so it was just a really cool experience. Okay. All right, so that's looking cool. And then that's not right. Actually, let's move this over because that spacing is off anyway. Let's apparently we need a little bit more room here. Did anyone ever find out if there was a smudge tool? Because I need it right now. Blend. No, that's not what I want. Fingertip. Is this it? Oh, okay. Okay, I think this will work. All right, let's get those yellow lights. Get all the yellow lights. Okay. All right. Just clean that up a bit. I might introduce those back again, but for now, that's not a totally crooked building at all. Look at that. Okay, let's fix some of this stuff. This one's the main culprit right here. And some of these can also use a little bit of breathing room. You there can also get fixed up. Let's see. I don't mean using actual color jitter in the brush settings. I just don't know how to do it myself in Clip. LOL. Rather, I just move the color in the wheel around me in tiny amounts. Okay, got it. That's helpful. Well, I think there should be a way to do it. I just don't know how. Because I agree with you. I was partially just being lazy about that, but I think that there needs to be some variation. Let's see. Let's get a hard brush. You know what? We have the internet, or as Patrick Starr would say, we have technology. Except I'm not going to hit the computer. Jitter, Clipstica. Let's see. Because they definitely have to have it, right? Let's look. Let's all learn together. Okay, so color jitter, brush tip selection. Oh, okay. No, okay. Subtool detail. Okay, let's try that. Is it this? Subtool group setting, subtool setting. No. Wait, first let's pick a better brush for it. Markers should be fine. And then subtool setting. Oh. Shoot, I don't know how to get there. Okay, let's try this again. New preference, subtool detail palette. I know I've used it before. I might have been off stream, but subtool detail palette. There we go. Color jitter. Okay, change brush color tip. All right, let's try it. Okay, that's not doing it. Randomize per stroke, maybe? No. What am I not getting? Just saying it's a very drawing color. Okay, well, main subcolor. Oh, I can change. Interesting. Randomize per stroke. Maybe this. There we go. Okay. Now we're in business. So let's get to some actual colors that I want to use. Let's not have it change the hue that much. There we go. Figuring it out. But that's still not exactly what I want, so we don't need to have that. Less hue. Figuring it out as we go along, guys. Yeah, that opening is really violent. It's really violent. Okay, where are these windows though? Is that also here? Okay. Then what I can do, these buildings in the back. Not that one. This one. Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Let's do let's get a slight texture. There's like a sparkle texture somewhere. Maybe it's these distant light. Then let's tone this down a bit. Alright. Oh, I see something you did, Megan. Let's try it. Foreground building. This one should actually be in front. And then the idea is this. Wait, that shouldn't be clipped. Okay, now I'm lost. Why is this not drawing? Okay, I'm getting kind of tired of this intro. I gotta go, Jordan. It was nice hanging for a bit. Bye. Thank you for coming on, Ginger Sal. I appreciate you so much. Let's try this one. All right. Okay, but why is it not drawing though? That is the question. Oh, I just had it on the wrong setting. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I had that. Okay, now I'm confused again. Display color is what I want. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. Something interesting There we go. Let's see. Does this look okay? Do like some more. Let's keep playing with it. This needs to be a darker color, but it's like too bright down here for some reason. Is it this? Oh, it's this. Okay. this one's a tad bit loud. Okay. All right. I probably got to go too. Bye, y'all. Bye, Kathy. Thank you for popping in. Glad you're not freaked out about the logo and and the notes from it. Okay. Wow, it's already 8 o'clock. Okay, we'll probably go another couple minutes. But I think this poster is close to done. There's probably like some small details I want to change, but I don't think it's worthy to do a stream for that necessarily. Might be too insignificant in a lot of ways. But I think this is looking pretty cool overall. What y'all think? Matter of fact, let's see what happens if I do. Make this building a little taller. And then we can get the airbrush. Just pick a little some. Have it lit up down here. Yeah, I think it's better to see the logo this way, actually, with that building a little bit taller. Yeah. And then I'll have to do like a Gaussian blur on some of these. Oh, I did those on the same layer? Dag nabbit, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, wait, no, they are on different layers. Okay. Whew, okay. That scared me a bit. Maria says, it's amazing how all the details come together. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of the best parts about what I do is just you can start really from nothing. And if you were to watch some of the other streams, you would really see how it started from just a very simple drawing. Like, matter of fact, since we're talking about memory lane, let's go down it. Let's see. Just for a second. This is how it all started. The logo was massive too. I didn't even realize that. I must have done this sketch like years ago though, so I'm not really mad at myself. But yeah, Javen was doing cool powers, and then we sketched him out. This is him. We had a couple versions actually. Let's see. First he looked like this without those red lines. And I think some of us like that, but I wasn't really feeling it. It didn't really fit for me to have it not looking at us. And do we have earlier sketches? Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of earlier sketches. Bam. Yeah, there were a couple iterations we did. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that was a sketch that turned into all of this right here. I highlight. Yeah. So then we have the buildings here, the line drawings, or drawing, and then all the color. So yeah, that's basically how it all came together. And obviously there's so many things I could tweak. You know, I am definitely someone who will, push the boundaries on how much tweaking is even worth it when it comes to this type of stuff. I try not to be a perfectionist, but it's just kind of in my nature. But I actually always wanted to clean this up. I didn't like how rounded this edge was. Just make that a little sharper, a little crisp. I gotta learn the layer style options like they do in Photoshop, because it would make this so much easier if I knew that the glow around this ability was going to be more consistent. Because with Photoshop, you can just draw whatever you want; it'll automatically change depending on what you're doing. But I couldn't figure it out. I know there's got to be a property for it. It was layer. Wait, it was this. It was layer. Wait, maybe I can do it now. Let me think. Let's see if we can figure it out. That road to El Dorado meme about drawing on the wrong layer is you. You're so accurate. That's 100% true. Yeah. You have to stop now. Well, why is that? You're drawing on the wrong layer. Yeah, that was made for me. Or wait, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Okay, thickness of edge, color, edge color. Okay, can I pick this? Oh, I can't even pick it? What the heck? Why can't I pick this? That should be a very simple thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So we're getting somewhere with that. And now I just need to make it a softer edge. Edge threshold. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I have no clue what any of this is gonna turn into. This frequency. What in the world am I doing? I'm just trying to make it a softer edge. That's all I'm trying to do. Watercolor edge, maybe? No. That doesn't look right. Does anyone know how to do this? Frequency. Use brightness of image. Color, circle. Noise. I genuinely don't know how to do this. I know there has to be a way to do what I want to do. I'm just trying to make it glow. Does anyone know? Oh, it's looking so nice. I forgot the stream. Shame on me. Oh my gosh, Amanda, where you been at? Where you been? I'm glad you like it though. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then Megan says you may need to specifically click on the eyedropper. Okay. I think that's probably for the previous problem I had, but what is this though? I'm really kind of irritated by this right now. I just wanted to have like a little bit of a glowy effect. This is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Okay, Google, help a brother out. Help a brother out. Glow effect clip studio. Okay, there's apparently 3 ways to do it. How do you make glow effect in clip studio? I don't have time to watch a video right now though. Okay, let's try this. Glow layer effect. Ooh, okay, this sounds promising. Get the glow. Of course it's not in English on this thing. That's not helpful at all. Okay. Window, subtool, normal. It's not even worth it. You know what? I'll do it later. I'll do it after the stream because I already have a layer that kind of is basically doing what I want it to do, but it just is frustrating. It's very frustrating. Anyway, well, this is about where we are right now. So I think you know what, this might be a good place to wrap up. We've been going for about 2 hours now, and yeah. So basically, we adjusted some of these buildings, got a little bit more crisp, changed up a couple designs, made it slightly more complex, and raised up this building on the bottom so that the logo is easier to read, which I personally like, and also added some. By Megan's suggestion, added some lighting down here, which I think really makes this scene pop. It actually gives it a Batman animated series kind of feeling. Like if we, if I just go here real quick, one of the things that I know I spelled that wrong. One of the things that I really liked about the way they designed the buildings and the environments is they always had the lighting from down below for the most part. And they're really specific about their how blocky and how designed it was. Like, look at this right here. Just the lights coming up. I love that. I think that's so nice. There's other images like that too. Let me see. Here's another example right here. It's a certain type of name. I know that there's a certain type of name for lighting like this. I can't remember what it's called, but it gives that effect. And I think it makes the buildings feel more grand as well. But it is still a little rough, but it's okay. So I'll have to clean it up and yeah. But let's see. No Gaussian blur in Clip Studio. Yes, there is Gaussian blur, but I think it's actually a slower method because so when I was using Photoshop, all I would have to do is literally draw the line and it would automatically create a fuzzy stroke around any line that I drew, and it would make it the exact color and type that I want. So literally, I mean, I would open Photoshop. I'm afraid the stream would just crash and it would probably take too long for it to open anyway. But there's a certain effect that I'm trying to get that'll make it so easy because I know how to do it in Photoshop. But with Clip Studio, it's not as intuitive. I know there has to be a way. There's no way they don't have it. I just don't know what it is, and I don't have the time to look at it because me doing that research on stream is boring for you guys. Well, it's been a good stream then. This is awkward. Well, you can always watch the replay. You can always watch the replay. I don't plan on taking it down, especially now that I'm pretty sure I don't have any copyright claims. So yeah. Haha. Oh, I thought the stream was about to end. Yeah, it about is. So see y'all next week. It is Amanda, unfortunately. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's stream and for shadowboxing with me. I appreciate it. And I hope everyone got some good hydration checks in because I mentioned my favorite Spider-Man Avatar references quite a bit. And yes, final one for the night, or at least final one for the stream. Anyway, guys, take care. I will see you next time and keep drawing. All right. Peace.